Welcome to Utah Tonight, Utah's #1 garage-based Sunday evening news show. I'm your host, Michael Jolly. Let's get to the news. Recently, the Spencer Cox for Governor campaign unveiled some innovative new yard signs cut in the shape of the state of Utah. Not to be outdone, the Greg Hughes campaign announced their new yard signs cut in the shape of Donald Trump's head. I don't know, I kind of like them. 2 weeks ago, the Utah Republican Party held its first ever virtual convention. Everything was done online, including candidate speeches. The speeches were submitted to the party and posted on the website for delegates to watch. As you can imagine, this produced some interesting speeches, including this one from Attorney General Sean Reyes, which looks more like a classic WWF promo video than a convention speech. Just watch.
When I spoke at my first state convention and made a promise that when I became AG, I would not be a leader who merely stands on a wall to protect our state. I would rush down and lead my lawyers and my team into battle with you and for you. Now I'm proud to say I've kept my promise.
You made a lot of promises to the macho man, didn't you? Promises that you didn't keep.
Whether it's online predators threatening children in Morgan or Millard, we take them down. When you've needed me to fight, I've not been on a wall somewhere in the Ukraine.
Listen, if this Attorney General thing doesn't work out, the kid's got a real future in professional wrestling. The Spencer Cox campaign recently announced their Resilient Utah plan with the goal of, quote, increasing Utah's long-term resiliency and prosperity. The 7-point plan included ideas for shoring up the state's rainy day fund, expanding telework, and creating strategic petroleum and mineral reserves in the state. Now, the United States has 4 large petroleum reserve sites already. These reserves are seen as a key foreign policy and national defense tool, so I can only assume that under a Cox administration, we will finally invade Wyoming and take our corner back. Evanston and Rock Springs, you're coming back to where you belong. You too, Opal. From KSL.com is this story about bug experts telling us not to worry about murder hornets. From the article, it says, insect experts say people should calm down about the big bug with the nickname murder hornet, unless you are a beekeeper or a honeybee, because the world's largest hornets do decapitate entire hives of honeybees. And that crucial food pollinator is already in big trouble. I'm sorry, bug experts, but I'm not going to stop being afraid of the world's largest hornet that happens to be a flying guillotine. Also, look at this photo. Look at this photo of this guy holding the hornet. Why does he have a hornet pincher-sized open wound on his thumb? I'm not convinced that we shouldn't be worried about these guys. These bug experts went on to reassure us that even for bees, the invasive hornets are far down on the list of real threats. Not as big a worry as the parasitic zombie fly, because more of those have been seen in several states. Zombie flies, murder hornets, I'm sorry, bug experts, but you are not making me feel any better. Listen, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Seriously, this is a fun experiment. I do want to end on a more serious note because recently my cousin's sweet little baby girl was diagnosed with a rare form of leukemia. Baby Zoe is at Primary Children's Hospital here in Salt Lake under the care of the Cancer Blood and Transplant team. Baby Zoe and her family need your help. If you're able to, please visit the GoFundMe link that I linked here in this post and donate whatever you can to help Zoe and her mom and dad fight cancer. And don't worry about if you can't donate much, any amount helps. If you want to use Venmo, I'll put the Venmo, her dad's Venmo in the description as well. Please, just whatever you can. Thanks for watching. If you can help me raise a few $100 for baby Zoe, I'll promise you I'll do another one of these news shows next week. So with that, for Utah Tonight, I'm Michael Jolly.